And I guess we're back. Why the fuck we were gone to begin with, I have no idea. I think something happened to the internet. Good lord. Okay. Are we back to normal or are we still being fucking weird? We live again? Yeah. I have no idea why it went down. Guessing the internet had a bit of a moment. There we go. That should be good enough. And done. Good lord. Anyway.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, one's gone down. Welcome back. Well, let's hope it doesn't go down again. Considering I don't know why it went down to begin with. The young Eldari's body is floating in a murky glass vat, filled with acrid acidic sludge. If the built-in xenocogitators changing readings are anything to go by, the Eldar is alive. Or at any rate, not quite dead. His body belongs to a Farseer. I sense dormant energy coming from his exhausted mind. We must set him free. You guys are not helping. Here we go. Looking through the fogged glass, you notice several mechanical arms that have extended from the machine's walls. As they clamp around the Farseer's hands and feet, a hefty pair of pincers descends on the Eldari's head and squeezes into the Eldari's skull, bursts like an overripe fruit. So maybe that wasn't it. Maybe that wasn't it. Oopsie. Yeah. Was it the sun one? Was it this one? Oh. Maybe it was. Liquid makes a whistling sound as it drains through the grill and the doors open slowly. Okay. Oh, there he is. Do you remember who you are and where you came from? I remember the taste of pain, and the smell of pain, and the color of pain, too. You are one whose dreams of what has come to pass and what yet lies in the haze ahead. A farseer from a craft world. Tell us what happened to Cruderrock. Every finger in place? But why? The first one goes for the sake of pain and pleasure. The second one disappears when it is time for humility. The third... What happens to the third? Ellen Tuck, I do not think he's going to tell us anything of value. Is there no one left who can answer my questions? How did you end up in the homunculus' clutches? Be quiet. Master will come back. Master will punish. Piece by piece by piece by piece. Why were you kept in this vat? I have been here many times in my past lives, and I will be in my future ones. An infinite cycle. Rebirth? Healing? Visions of the future? What is the point of eternal life? It only ever brings suffering. Time to decide. He's coming with us, Elentok. I will not let you abandon him here. When the fuck did I say I would?
My spirit fades.
Without waiting for Iliad to finish her sentence, the Farseer suddenly turns his head toward her. For the first time, his gaze is clear and focused. Child, you have returned to us at a dark hour. No! He was aware. He remembered me. Elentok. And then suddenly he was dead. What kind of curse haunts Cruderrock's children within these halls? Let us go. I refuse to believe there is no one else left. Do you understand? I cannot let the serpent in my soul devour my already fading hope. My hope of finding out the truth of what happened to Cruderrock. There is no giving up now. After the lengths I have gone to in order to get out of here, we will... in order to get here, we will find the Farseers. We will. Oh, sweetie.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, sweetie. I went to cook and eat and was afraid the stream was over. No, it just randomly poofed. Although this time it was the internet that seems to have had a bit of a hiccup. I wonder why.
Is it Wargold or a trap?
Success is the only outcome I accept.
I caught sight of something.
Just as I planned.
For us and the All-Father!
Oh.
Into the fray.
We're here, after all. Right. I forgot about this. Right. Okay. We're gonna go through this fight, and then I'm gonna try something after the fight. Anyway. I think he's kind of stuck. You're a bit stuck, aren't you, Ulfar? Oh well. They do be like that sometimes.
Who, if not me? On it. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I will savor your delectable anguish.
Actually, I do need him to be on that side, because that's where the thingy is.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Who is...
Kill him.
Done playing with you. Isha.
I'll see to it personally.
I will be your undoing.
That sounds delightful.
I will herd the prey. It is handled. Don't distract me. With grace and malice. Isha, you have the perfect killing strike. Slow and painful is the way. What do I do?
There we go.
Broken all right. Your eyes for you to see better.
Oh, chillax.
Behold, I'm done playing with Oblivion approaches.
Shut up, Pascal.
Behold, the perfect killing strike. I yearn for agony. I'm done. I go into the darkness.
Who else is alive? Oh, okay.
I caught sight of something.
Did you?
I will herd the prey.
Go again.
Accept your lot.
What a useless plaything. Broken already.
And the last one.
I'm done playing with me, Isha.
I will show you the way home.
Don't waste my time.
Isn't he delightful?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save here, real quick. We can try to load to before here. This was before I spoke to any of them, I believe. Right? Right. We can try the thing Bao was asking for in chat, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Let us not dawdle.
Lucius, log this finding.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
Into the darkness.
I know how to take risks.
That makes this faster.
Do I need to point it out for you?
A monkey and an outcast have found their way into the heart of the Dark City. To save what little remains, the universe is full of cruel surprises, but this is an outcome I managed to foresee. You have foreseen our meeting, but could not avoid being captured. What is the point of your prophecies, then? I am glad our paths have crossed again, my child. It is a great relief for me to know you are alive. But what is this? Your soul wanders in the gloom, entangled in the brush of a despicable connection. I see that it grows from the seeds of solitude, doubts, and fears. And this thread of fate stretches between you and a monkey. Oh, Iliad. May Asurian spare you from ever facing the Farseer's judgment. For our kin are intolerant of such aberrations that make our souls fade. You know this. There is no need for you to explain yourself to him, Elantok. Especially not after you have released him from the torment of the Fleshmaster's terrible constructs. You got yourself a most amusing monkey to keep you company, Iliad. She understands our language and even knows a thing or two about customary greetings. Not that any of it makes her a worthy companion for you to have on your path. It is the Elantok who keeps me at her side. Were it not for her, my soul would have long left this body, or else I would have been devoured by a minion of She Who Thirsts, and I would never have learned the truth of what happened to Crudarach. Perhaps we should start by introducing ourselves? Well, you did say, well, one forgets one's good manners all too easily in the Dark City. Standing before you is Eklundil Mersh, who walks the path of the Farseer. I got that one. He is the all-seeing eye and timeless sentinel of Crudarach. He was, that is. Either way, a Monkey's name is not the kind of thing he would particularly interested in case you were expecting me to introduce you in turn. He'll forget your name as serenely as one forgets a troubled dream in the morning. Ellen Tuck. Now that is a word I've not heard in years. You said you'd help us. The countless hours I spent in the homunculus's cage were not all spent in the throes of agony. I listened, observed, absorbed, and I soon learned that an age-old gate built by our ancestors is hidden in the heart of the spire. Okay, yeah. What's the point of your questions, Elentok? I can guide you to the gate myself, not before Eklundil, who walks the path of the Farseer, the all-seeing eye and timeless sentinel of Crudarach, pours the light of truth into the bottomless well of my fear and doubt. Go for it. Look at me. Tell me what adversity befell our home. As a council member, you cannot possibly be unaware of the truth, and Eklundil do not even consider hiding anything from me. Sometimes ignorance truly is bliss, my child, but I cannot deny your right to know the truth. When we found ourselves amid the stars of the stellar fabric, we encountered a Monkey ship. A ship much too puny to take on in a Siriani world, or so we thought. Until the council was struck with a vision of the horror to come, this ship would be our doom. Not only for us of Crudarach, but for all Eldari kind among the nearby stars, even for those whose paths stretched far beyond the stars. We could not allow such a thing to happen. When the ship approached, we pierced it with 100 salvos, and then rejoiced, for among the wreckage the rangers found no trace of the foreseen curse. Asurion, how wrong we were. The ships that returned from their reconnaissance to our starports were already carrying it on their wings. Whether it was a scratch from a passing wreck, or the infected ashes of the Monkey ship that the cosmic winds had not had time to disperse, the plague crept into our home and immediately began to eat away at the craft world's very flesh. In the Infinity Circuit, the souls of the ancestors battled the spreading pestilence ferociously, but the world was falling apart and there was no stopping it. Spires collapsed, rivers dried up, the ground itself sank, and all living things turned into a strange blend of organic matter and metal. We fought for our home until the very end, but when it became clear the Crudarach was beyond saving, the council decided to gather all who remained, bore them onto the surviving shuttles, and scatter across the galaxy to look for salvation, and that was what we did.
I am afraid you already know the answer, Elentok. You just cannot accept it. Your predecessor, she who previously owned this vessel and your entire protectorate.
Yeah.
The monkey who kept a piece of my homeworld in her study, like a trifle.
We are not
or
approved by
trophy of no
uncle-in-law.
great significance.
We were waiting for Silent Thresh, the trail of souls, to burst her way in through the gaping wounds, yet her gaze was directed away from our suffering. No one ever managed to identify the nature of the curse. Yeah. How did you end up here? Our twisted cousins found our arcs in the Void's cold embrace. At first it seemed they were going to save us, to extend a helping hand, and so we told them what happened to Crudarach and where to look for it. I'd forgotten about this line of dialogue. It always gives me psychic damage. The sheer fucking stupidity of it. But our cousins' souls are dark and thirst for blood. My ark was one of the first they seized. The Drukhari massacred hundreds of thousands of their own kind for fleeting pleasure's sake, and enslaved the Farseers for their accursed experiments. And that monkey was how I ended up hanging in this cage. Ah. Wow, Eklundil. Who could have foreseen that? Arby didn't care of what remained. How did Crudarach end up in the Expanse, this close to the Monkey ships and the Hodarquin's hunting grounds? That was the path chosen by the Council, my child. We had charted Crudarach's course among among the stars for years, and no one had an inkling of the terrible fate that would await us in this place that promised us salvation. It's not like there was an option not to tell them. Yes, there was. He very explicitly states, and I quote, "At first it seemed they were going to save us, to extend a helping hand. So we told them what had happened to Krudarok and where to look for it." They weren't tortured into giving this information. They explicitly chose to tell them because they thought they were going to be helped. It's one thing if they had been tortured. Fair enough. But they weren't. They chose. They chose to give away that information. The sheer fucking immeasurable stupidity of that act is impressive. No one knew. The Farseer looks away from your second, but an itching sensation immediately burrows its way into the base of your skull. Something's wrong here. The paths I have walked have taught me a great deal. To see the truth where it is concealed, and not to hesitate to cut off the head of a lying snake that tries to coil around my heart. If the entire Farseer Council failed to foresee their world's doom, then everything the children of Assyrian have been taught about paths for centuries is a lie. You were hiding something, Eklundil. Speak. How dare you take that tone with me, outcast? I'm not obliged to justify myself before you, let alone protest my innocence. We freed you from the homunculus' fucking torture chamber, Eklundil. This is the things we get. We had been steering Krudarok along a course prophesied by the stars themselves until Shael's tumultuous currents cast us to the edge of the Great Wound. A storm was coming, threatening to sweep Krudarok away from its path, so the council decided on a route to safety, across the nearest islet of Hope, and into this place known among the Monkey as Coronis Expanse. We stood by our decision, but there came a point where the prophecies became ever darker and more unsettling. Someone proposed altering the course, but the closing grip of raging Shael was blocking our path on all sides. It was then that the council's opinion was split. My vote was the deciding one in that difficult debate, for I believe that the prophecy that had promised us salvation in the Expanse could not have been a lie. We already know what happens next. So we were doomed. I should have stayed on Krudarok. I could have tried to help those who survived the disaster. If only I had not chosen that accursed path and left the craft world, I could have at least tried to save someone. Was it not the Farseers who made a dumbass fucking decision? What difference could it have made if you had been on Krudarok? The Farseers. It was not beyond their power. They led Krudarok to prosperity for years, only to become too blind to what was going on around them. Had they not followed the prophecy as the old customs required, had they changed course instead, Krudarok might still be whole. Oh, Jesus. There is no bringing back the past, but you can try to change your people's future. Iliad stays silent for a long time, peering into the face of the Farseer standing across from her. Calm and collected, he looks prepared to meet his fate. Finally, Iliad replies, "We are both guilty and both deserve a fate much more terrible than death. However, it is too early for us to leave this world. Before we leave, we have atoned for our guilt. Come with me, Eklundil. We have a lot to do before the Great Oblivion. We will find our brothers and sisters and protect them from those who seek to harm them. Perhaps we may even find a new home. Your words are like a healing melody flowing into my tormented soul. I accept your proposal, my child."
I always keep my options open.
Trivial, as I prognosticated.
Yep. Looks like they're all dead now. Yep, dead. As expected. So anyway. was either this one or that one. We'll see. Actually, it might not be either of those.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And this one I already... Ben Salsa, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. We're back at the 650 goal. I guess it must have gone down and then back up. Yeah, no. I'm sleepy. Hi, Amethyst. What's up?
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's on the outside, so this is the correct save. Okay. Eating some post-gym spaghetti. Well, now I'm kind of hungry.
An exhilarating discovery.
I want some
Always
spaghetti.
get the job done.
Set of symbols looks unfinished.
Is there money to be made?
It's great. Got some fresh herbs from the garden in there too. Oh man, I'm getting hungry.
That's how it's done.
Barely perceptible buzz, thick walls due to the sound of a living and tormented creature. Primal mechanisms and devices unknown to you, the sight of which make you sick. Delightful. Journal of observations. Nice. Salt cloak. Wraithbone woven battlesuit. Cool.
Keep
Wait.
your wits about you.
Wraithbone woven? Okay. On a Drukhari armor.
Is the only outcome I
You only have
accept.
half the mysterious message in front of you. Ah, there's the device. Can't wait for the 4th. We're making gyro burgies, spicing the meat with gyro spices, and I'll make some fresh tzatziki with feta mixed in to go on top. That sounds delightful. But I am getting hungry and hungrier by the fucking minute, girl! Please stop! I will send you some videos tomorrow of the bulls.
I always keep my options open.
Wisdom is a catalyst for knowledge. I possess both.
Pecan pie and shoelace fries. Sure. Sounds delightful. I'll stop now, I'll swear. Thanks. Here we go again. Fitz, thank you for the follow. We to start by introducing ourselves. Yeah, there were other Farseers besides you in the Spire, by the way. Between the homunculus' tortures, I was able to glance inside my kin's desperate minds. I saw every soul that was extinguished in this spire. I sang a lament for every brother and sister sacrificed by the Dark Ones. I carry their memory in my heart, and if I get out of here alive, their names will not be forgotten. Your senses fail you. Again! Not all of them are dead. I was unable to save her, but you could have tried. The one in the game. The fucking chess piece. Yildari recoils as he looks at the bloodied game board. What is this? Explain yourself, monkey! What in all the gods' names made you decide to torture one of my sisters? Oh yeah, that's a reasonable assumption to make. We're literally in the torture city, in the torture room of a torturer, right? I just stopped you from being further tortured. I bring to you the soul of one of your kin in a torture device, and you assume I did it? The famous wisdom of the Farseers on full display here. Yeah, it must have been me, not the torture-happy inhabitants of Torture City who tortured you. It must have been me. What the fuck, Eklundil? I did what I could. You have set me free and I'm grateful for the rescue, but what you are doing is wrong. I can free my sister's tortured soul if you let me, monkey. I'm asking you for one more favor. Really? I must confess. I have set little store by your species in the past. Perhaps in some regards I was wrong to do so. No, you really weren't. It's just me. I'm abnormally fucking nice, apparently. Dude was sliced for the last several weeks. He's not really in his mind. Sure. Well, not you, but that grinning dark cousin behind you. Sure, but he didn't point at him. He pointed at me. Like, what the fuck? The Xenos nods in gratitude, finds a spirit stone on one of the homunculus' desks, and chants a few unfamiliar words which your elucidator does not catch. Dark blood pours out of the game board in the Eldarius' hands. But as soon as he finishes his chanting, a warm glow suffuses the stone he is holding. It is done. Let's start introducing ourselves. How did you end up here? You are not to blame for the mess of your world spreading fate is beyond me, as it was not whom made it. Was it not the Farseers who made a bad decision? What difference would it have made if you'd been in Krutarok? Very true. There's no bringing back the past, but you can try to change your people's future. There we go. I'm so fucking nice. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I'm surprised he's so chill with Marazhai being here. He should not be this chill with Marazhai being here. A buddy from Muran. Yeah, very much. I'm sure they'll be best friends now. They can both be incredibly fucking unwise together. Yay! Wait, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Hi, buddy.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, I need to heal my boy.
My
The
tech
fuck happened?
assistant is ready to operate.
Well, I kept walking into traps. That's
A
what
trivial
happens.
procedure
You
for a
interrupted
general
my
of my
thoughts.
caliber.
I won't forget this.
You have offered me another chance. Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
Motive force has invigorated me.
Are you though? Are you?
Speak, et I am
Miscalculations are for commoners.
The songs of my ancestors.
medic I needed. Just give me some milk.
My patience has its limits.
Yeah. Where are my... There we go.
I won't compromise
Oh,
my
right.
principles.
New lines from Marazhai.
I align my path with yours. For now, I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
Took you long enough.
Hilarious. Where did he go? Where's my boy? Oh, there he is.
State your intention.
No!
What is it?
I accidentally shot him.
Take this and stay out of my way. I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
Always survive.
Speak now. There is torment to be sown. Watch. It would be beneath me to even attempt it.
The cousins are fighting again. They are. Okay, let's go. If this is Rimres's fight, I am... Well, I don't think it's right now. I think it's going to be in one more. But when we get to Rimres's fight, I'm putting it on an unfair. And we're actually gonna do a proper fight. I think Ulfar wanted to rip Iliad's head off even more right now. Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit.
This is intriguing.
Oh, that was me. I thought it was a cutscene moving the camera.
Just as I planned.
I'll be waving my pom-poms for you. Thank you.
Can't hide from me.
This could be an opportunity. That's how it's done. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Eklundil, what the
I
fuck?
always get the job done.
Here we go again, guys.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
That's how it's
Your
done.
kind has no right to exist!
You'll suffer exquisitely.
I'll make it happen.
Where's Marazhai?
On it.
We've done this a
I'll
million
see
times
to
at
it
this point.
personally. It's as good as done.
Slow and painful is the way. Behold!
Start that, and that, and that.
Don't. It.
And then this,
I'll see you.
Perfect killing strike.
and then this.
I will mark my path with ruin. Bill, I will savor your delectable anguish.
Oh wait, where's? There it is.
With euphoria and thunder playing with you.
Shut up, Pascal.
I yearn for agony. To kill before me, praising for a flesh crafter.
Hey, come on. There we go.
What a useless plaything. Broken already? Watch. A perfect killing oblivion approaches. I
That's
can't
it.
playing with you.
On this side. Yeah, we need to go to the other side now. Where are they? There they are.
I will herd the prey.
Your kind has no right to exist, Marazhai. Yeah, I hate that she keeps saying that. She has a bunch of lines like very anti-Xenos lines like that, which are weird because she herself is not that way. But yeah, the voice acting doesn't take that into account. It's a little annoying.
Is the way.
Hey, honey, you are not done. You are not. There's one more turn
Here's
for you,
my
sweetie.
perfect moment.
There we go. You're not done having fun, hon.
Behold.
I am beholding. I'm beholding real hard. Having a great time beholding.
What a useless place! Broken already! I yearn for agony. Be over. What have done? You build. What a useless
Am I done?
thing. Broken already.
Really? Just one left? Aw. Come on.
Don't distract me. Behold.
Aw. Fine. Fine, fine, fine.
I am not hero.
I've heard a tip for the RMSS fight that if you're supposed to stay a little down the stairs towards the... Oh, I know that. I know that tip. That's a tip that's been around since the game came out. I remember that one. Feel free to take it. Yeah, no, I know. I know that one. Even
Keep
I,
your
who
wits
plays
about
on
you.
easy mode, know about that tip because even on easy mode, that fight is so hard you have to go and look up how to do it. Oh, it's giving everyone a headache, so it's not just a me thing. Okay. Good to know. Iliad can be really nice to you when close, but she still says stop trying Monkey. Yeah, she still calls you
Let us
Monkey
not
in
do
her combat barks and so on and so forth. Eklundil may really have some brain damage. Yeah, no, he's having a bit of a hard time. Poor thing. He really is.
What is that?
Ulfar, did you just... Blitz boots! Hey! That's his bootsies. We love our boy. 1 second. What were his other fucking things? No. And none of the Jinn blades are, because I'm pretty sure those are, yeah, okay. He sniff. He did in fact sniff. He sniff. Slicing symbol. No. Still don't have the, yep, no. Swift. No. Okay, then we'll just have to keep going. It's okay. I don't have boots. Why don't I have boots? What the fuck happened? Why don't I have boots? What the fuck? What happened to my boots? The fuck? No. 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 Sure, why not? Having trouble finding an injection? No, I was looking for something else. Fuck. Not these. Actually, no, it is these. Should probably put on something. Huh. Sure, why not? I'll wear the
Father
Inquisition's
keeps an inhuman to fight
thing.
for her.
Yes. Do actually.
She should keep you on a leash, Xeno scum, so you do not forget your place.
I am not a prisoner doomed to fight for my captor. Unlike you, you bloodthirsty half-beast.
Ooh! I had never seen that conversation. Is that new? Did I just never see it? Holy shit! Did you remember to get them back from the guy in Komorra? I did. I'm fairly certain I got multiple of them, actually.
I always keep my options open.
Because you can duplicate the boots. There's too many bugs around those boots. It's really funny.
Yes.
I've seen that line exchange. Oh, okay. I must have missed it. Holy fuck. This happens a lot. There's a lot of lines that, especially when it comes to the little, not combat bursts, the conversations between them when you're walking around, the banter. They so rarely
Rise to the top.
trigger
or get left
that
in
it's
the
really easy
dust.
for you to play the game multiple times, not having seen most of them. Hey, buddy. How we doing? How we doing? Hi. Did you miss me, big boy? You survived, Specimen. What a woeful lack of ability to follow orders. You were supposed to die, be it in the arena or in the chasm. However, the servant of Aziriash will soon remedy your blunder. I cannot tell you how glad I am to meet you again, Vil Tervantius. Cabela, you're not actually in the room, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Hello, Tervantius. I have not missed you either. Specimen, as you might have noticed, there's a fucking force field around me. This version of the Stifler blocks both the energies that bleed in from beyond the veil, and any physical attempts to intrude inside its range. Your attempt at conversing is pointless. Simply continue on the way to your demise and do not disturb me. Yes, you are safe. For now. But as soon as you step out from behind this field, who knows in what shadowy corner will catch you? Any step outside could mean your death. Then again, perhaps you will not come out. You might sit here for a day or two, a month, a year, forever, sitting and trembling, a small, frail inhuman, trapped in a prison of his own toys and fear. Which of us is in a cage now? In my headcanon, this dialogue happened because Iliad accidentally hit him with that bullet. Dervantius' face stiffens into a mask of contempt, but his working limbs begin to twitch nervously and his chest heaves with a mechanical creak, as if he's suddenly running out of air. Examine the construct. The Stifler is enormous and resembles the devices you have seen before. There is no doubt that its purpose is to suppress warp manifestations. However, you notice a few details that are out of step with the construct's otherwise typical Drukhari design. Several of its parts were made from a material foreign to Komorra, and fused into its frame by an unknown force. What happens if I destroy this construct, I wonder? Then you will give thousands of souls to Silent Thresh Elentak. You will wound one enemy to empower another. Once she who thirsts is done feasting on Komorra, she will surely sink her claws into your worlds as well. Because nothing can sate her hunger. You must be thinking that the moment you do it, Komorra will descend into demonic mayhem, and the glorious Rogue Trader will have rid the universe of the abominable Drukhari and finally free these dark halls. Before all that happens, Specimen, the demons that will arrive will rip your flesh to shreds and devour everyone in sight. And while you are busy writhing in agony, I will have enough time to put everything back in order. You do not seem to share your kind's fear of the warp in the slightest. Does that make you mad or simply arrogant? Fear is the reaction of a weak mind presented with the inconceivable. Even our masters are liable to it. Oh, the pains it took me to convince the Archon to bring the spirit warriors into the Dark City. And to then conceal the evidence of the dimensional collapse that had established the spire. Destabilized the spire. Heinrichs is always like, Lamau, do it. I alone acted without fear. I delved deeper, as a scalper delves into flesh. I have designed devices that stifle the breath of the unreal. I am creating a weapon that will make the warp itself tremble, and I am using the raging power of suns as sustenance for my weapon. I know no fear. For in my mind there is no inconceivable, only the unconceived. Right. love that while everyone's cautious of the force field, Heinrich straight up eggs you on to open the goddamn demon portal just to spite Cervantes. Based. Very based. I'm not gonna do it, but it is very based. You said you were using the power of suns. Does that mean you're the one behind the disappearing stars? Of course. My masterpiece needed an unthinkable amount of energy. But how could I let something as trifling as the unthinkable stand in my way? The star you call Rykat was stolen at my behest, as were many before it. Have you been to the world your monkey knows as Suntil's pride? I only recently took its son while you were busy spilling witch guts on the arena floor. It was most amusing to watch your pathetic planet freeze to its very core. How fascinating it is that such a paltry sacrifice as the lives of several million Monkey can serve something as great as my masterpiece. Why are you hiding behind a force field? Are you scared, bitch? Isn't Pascal supposed to roast him here? He hasn't said anything. You think highly of yourself, specimen, but make no mistake, that will not make me deem you a worthy opponent. Hey, is that our son that we made together? Yes, it is. You had the opportunity to admire its potential in action, didn't you, Monkey? Are you senseless enough to follow K-Cross's example and experience my new grotesque's abilities firsthand? Sure. I'll kill it. I'll even kill it with just Marazhai and literally no one else. While I'm here, do you happen to have any special equipment reserves left? No, Monkey. No more handouts. Aw, come on, bro. Really? So mean. Until our next meeting, sweetie. Bye. Farewell, Monkey. Oh,
I always have a backup plan.
Here we go. Oh boy. There's subordinates. 41. Prepare for an assault. Prepare for an assault. Okay. It's time for Marazhai's sister. Yep. Yes, it is. Intelligence for assault. No, I need to go and check out Iliet. Iliet. There she is. Extermination. Ballistic skill and improved tactics. Did I... Huh? Huh? Am I blind again? Oh, I am. Of course, 3 explosives instead of 4. Okay. Ballistic skill, leader's assault. Weapon skill and open engagement. Weapon skill, open engagement. Now him. Wolfar. Ballistic skill point blank. And finally, Pascal. Ballistic skill and continuous analysis. There we go. Is there a way to have more than one run, or the game can only handle one at a time? What do you mean? Of course you can have more than one playthrough at the time. It's fairly standard. Is this gonna drag us immediately into the fight, or can I... Oh, good.
Is there money to be made?
No, I have time. And space. Spires, blah blah blah. Oh, right. Did you find it, Marazhai? Marazhai spends several minutes rifling through the items on the tables until he stops, having noticed something. With a satisfied growl, he draws a long, pliable, spiked whip from the pile. You hear a click, and an icy blue glow ripples out across the whip's smooth surface with a slight crackling sound. I did not find my shadow field generator, and my toxic kit is gone. But at least I found my favorite toy. Do you know what this is? I have no idea. An agonizer. An electrical disintegrator that acts upon the nerve impulses. This particular one is too fine a piece to be used in combat, but in a torture chamber. An exquisite instrument of pain. Total impulse control. It can deliver sensations as subtle as a whisper, or incinerate synapses. Rogue Trader, you must take my quest to find a personal object for me. The object in question is a sex toy. To be fair, from his conversation here, I did not find my shadow field generator, or my toxic kin is gone too. I think technically he was looking for other items, and then he happens to find this one. But it is way funnier to think that he was dead ass just looking for his freaking sex toy. Oracle of Abyss. Hello there. Hello, Oracle. Why is this thing so important to you? Why? It is a priceless artifact that belongs to me, and I have reclaimed it before my kin managed to steal it. It is property of the Reaving Tempest that must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the other cabals. And when we dispose of her Emrys, the Spire will certainly come under attack. And lastly, I can indulge in a little sentimentality, can't I? He's adorable. It's like when you're cleaning your room and you start playing with things you find. Yeah. You can keep it. Fine. I just finished Gothic Remake. Great blast from the past. I will be playing the Gothic Remake after I'm done with this DLC. Please, no spoilers. You may keep the Agonizer. Marazhai weighs the whip in his hand once more and gives you an appraising look. At last, he says softly, "Do you want to try it out? A little demonstration."
Do it.
Fucking do it! Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if these flags are still swapped, but we'll find out later, I guess. Do it. Character's about to get zapped. Marazhai swings his arm without hesitation, and the Agonizer's flexible tail wraps around your wrist. At first, you feel nothing, and then a fiery flower of agony blooms in your heart, sending poisonous roots along your veins and into every corner of your body. Your vision darkens, you gasp for air, your knees threaten to buckle beneath you, and then the pain recedes like a tide. leaving behind the crazed pounding of your heart and aftershocks dancing in your nerve endings. That was minimal power. Barely any at all, I would say. Did you really think I'd be in such a hurry to break my new toy? No, I did not, actually. I did not, in fact, assume that, as that would have been very stupid of you. Kari's eye glittered with delight and mockery. Let us go. I no longer have any desire to wander the spire. Ah, suddenly, he got what he wanted.
Always.
Anyway.
Keep your eye on prize.
I love the amount of fucking assumptions that people in this game make. They get them wrong a lot. Okay, there it is. This is gonna be something. It's gonna be something, alright. Here we go. Oh boy. I can't fucking spell a river is. Well, I can try, but I don't want to. Because I don't think I can. Not here. Here. There it is. Oh boy. Here we go. I always make him whip himself, lol. Okay. Do I have everything I want? This is not going to be a game. This is going to be difficult. Without any spoilers, they stay true to the original. The reputation system, no guide, no hand-holding, punishing mechanic. If you screw up, perfect. If you ever play the original, you'll have a blast. I never did play the original, actually. Which is why I wanted to play the remake. Because I kind of wanted to see what it looked like if it was just a little more modern. But I am glad to see that the people who played the original liked it, because that makes me think, okay, so this is probably going to be a more authentic experience than could have otherwise happened. I think we're all ready. Yeah, I don't have anything. I do have the Eye of Ekaton. Could swap to it. We're gonna try this first, and if it doesn't work out very well, I will reload and I will start taking it a little more seriously. Like, you know, adding medikits and bombs and the other stuff, because I'm not even bothering to do any of that right now.
Open.
AKA, I'm not taking it too seriously. Mainly because this is far enough into the game that I don't think I have to. Hi, Rimrus! You're gonna die, bitch. Oh, I wish she was voiced. I wish she was voiced! Have her be voiced by... I don't know. Maybe the lady who voiced Lady Dimitrescu, like someone like that, you know, that type of voice. It would be perfect. It would just be perfect. Look at my girlie. Eurymerus gazes at you. The two of you lock eyes for the first time, an icy darkness churning in her stare. Worm, insect. You have the nerve to stand before me again. You should have gasped your last breath long ago. Very well. I will read this arrogant Monkey of her final breath myself. The Archon's gaze shifts away from you, and to Marazhai, a venomous smile spreads across her face. My former Dracon. My inept executioner. Have you found yourself a new mistress? He draws his weapon in a single fluid motion. Before your soul perishes in the maw of she who thirsts, I will teach it pain. The kind of pain you have never known in the whole of your existence, sister. What about you, child of Krudarok? How does it feel to know that you could not save yourself, your family, or your precious craft world? Your death will give me no joy, Archon Imrimris, but it may give peace to the spirits of my kin. I can't wait, dude. This isn't fair and this crazy lock-in, babe. Don't log out. Okay, okay, okay. I see you've taken Travantes under your wing again. The homunculus may play as many of his little games in the arena as he pleases. I'm satisfied with what he provides for the ranks of the Cabal. That makes him valuable enough to spare his life. If you wish to live, get out of my way. I've come for the gate, not your life. Yeah, we're not saying that. All those craftwork fragments, all those prisoners, was it all worth it, Xenos? Spare yourself the struggle of comprehending the meaning behind my deeds, wretched creature. Krudarok was to be my key to power the likes of which the Reaving Tempest could only dream of. Majesty is mine alone to claim, and I will claim it. No, Archon, you are destined for retribution. Blood for blood. I cannot destroy your entire Cabal as you destroyed Krudarok, but I have the strength to cut off the snake's head. Poor little outcast. The suffering of your brothers and sisters nourished us for a long time. Now you too will give me your pain. What did you need the Farseers for? Why take such a risk? So be it. I will humor you before death. You've only to step out of another's shadow once and for all. I wished to orchestrate a little disjunction, and with my helpless brethren in my clutches, who are capable of tearing apart the veil with their mere presence, it could not have been simpler. When the time came, the Farseers would be my weapon against the Reaving Tempest's rivals. Under cover of the Cataclysm, my blades would behead all those who stood in the way of my ascent. You destroyed your future with your own hands. When the truth became known, all the weapons of Camorra would have turned against you, and against my Cabal. And this coward was my Dracon. You were too quick to call the Reaving Tempest your Cabal. You have neither the ambition nor the vision to lead all these warriors full of lust for power and blood. Dragging Farseers into our spire in an attempt to trigger a disjunction. That was your grand vision? It is a pity you have not bothered to lead a single raid in recent years. It would have been entertaining to watch you order a fleet to fly headlong into Monkey structures and detonate their engines, all to secure a bright future for the Cabal. I've grown tired of the games and machinations you've ushered into my realm. Prepare to die, Archon Imrimris. Die? Ha! You are the only one who dies today, and after I'm done with you, I will pay a visit to real space to observe the terror and ruin wrought by my Cabal. Do you know, Monkey, that so many of your kind have had their lives cut short at the hands of their own kin? I used you to purge the ranks of the Cabal, to clear all obstacles from my path. I used you to accomplish my goals. I colluded with your kind, despite your much vaunted hatred of Xenos, which ought to have prevented any of you from ever considering such a thing. You lie, Xenos. This is the foul slander of an enemy of humanity. You purged the ranks of the Cabal and cleared all obstacles from your path. Even in that you failed, you talentless wretch. I'm still here. I will be the one to purge the Reaving Tempest of you. My servants are heading out on a new hunt as we speak. Who will become their prey? Which lights will wink out in the void? How many Monkey will perish in the darkness? You will never know. Marazhai? Any last words for your sister? Now you speak only with the permission of your pet Monkey. My insignificant little brother, you never should have crawled out of your mother's womb. Your existence is a disgrace to our blood. My poor older sister, you still cannot stand the fact that I was born. But how can I be surprised? It is hard to think of more glaring proof that our mother considered her first attempt to continue the line of failure. Imrimris stiffens, and a moment later bares her teeth in a furious hiss. The Archon of the Reaving Tempest raised a hand to signal to her underlings. Oh, she is pissed. What I love is they kept the "you are nobody here, you are not a hero, you're nothing special, it's just another person who happens to be there. Things happen with or without you." I hope they remake the other two. Yeah, me too.
Xenos scum!
I've heard good things.
You don't belong in this galaxy!
A swift death.
Oh. Killer Pernosa Brass. Spicy for Automod, apparently. You think? You think? There we go.
Who, if not me? On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen.
Oblivion approaches. Watch.
Tried.
With grace and malice.
She's hard to hit.
Don't distract me.
Okay, that's okay. I still have things up my sleeves. Holy shit! She one-shot him! Okay. Okay. We might have to take this just a little bit more seriously. Okay. Moment of silence for the evil space elf. He just stopped existing. Yep, he did. Let's try that again, but let's be a little smarter about it. 1 second. Dodge resistance, perhaps? Yeah, dodge resistance.
On it.
It's gonna have to be. I'm gonna need it.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
It is hand. With grace and malice.
Okay. That went a little better. Just a little. It's okay. We're not done yet.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Good.
On it.
Now comes the good part. Nah.
I am the reigning Tempest incarnate!
That was the best one we could have gotten. That is the exact... Oh, fuck off. The game was like, nah, you get one of those and then I crash, bitch. Thanks. Thank you, game. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, game. Delightful. It crashed? Yeah, it's been crashing all day. Every now and then it just randomly crashes. I don't know why. Unity fucking engine bullshit. There we go. Game heart attack? Yeah. Hey, at least I got to hear my favorite Marazhai line in the game. When I did in Fair, I just basically had a ton of stun mechanics going on. Fair. Let's try that again. I'm gonna shut off the mod. Actually, one sec. No. No. Did I turn this off? Off. Wait. Actually, that one I can keep on, because that one's... Apply only out of combat. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Although, in the end, I'm still going to... Well, save, first of all, and then turn it off. We'll turn it back on later. Hopefully that helps.
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? It's as good as done. On it.
Oblivion approaches. Don't distract me. It is Hannah. Watch.
I will. I love him. He's delightful.
With grace and malice.
Anyway,
I'll make it happen.
there we go.
Who, if not me?
I'm gonna save here again, just in case it crashes.
I will be your undoing!
Didn't get my favorite one.
Behold! I yearn for agony. It is Hannah.
Wait, no. This. Come on, bitch.
Try harder!
Okay. All good. You survived. It's okay.
Slow and painful is the way. Watch. I'm done playing with you.
Nice. So proud of him. 1 second. There we go. I think when I didn't finish, basically I had a ton of stun mechanics going on, and then the plan was to have enough stun Drukhari to have a 7-mile long spanking machine for Marazhai and Blade Dancer. My favorite line, Marazhai, don't piss off your sister. She can knock you out with one elegant slap in the face. You could compress diamonds in my ass when I did this one. Yeah, it is a very butt-clenching kind of fight.
I will savor your delectable anguish.
Oh, I hope so, honey.
Behold, revel in your terror. I will herd the prey. On you, warrior of anguish! With grace and malice.
Dons macabre. Yes, there we go. That's all I wanted.
My perfect moment.
Dominic, it was mentioned a couple of streams ago that you have aphantasia, correct? Because if you do, Mystic is on the other end of the spectrum too. Vivid imagination. Yeah, I think I remember Amethyst speaking on stream once about that.
Oblivion approaches. Don't distract me. Pay for this in blood. What a perfect killing strike.
I mean, the descriptions, they're chef's kiss and accurate.
You call this a strike? With grace and malice. Don't what a useless plaything.
Broken already.
For agony.
I love them.
With the done.
No, don't crash again, please. Game. I know, I'm doing too well, but come on. Alcat can't handle my 419 damage, bro. Come on, game. Just a little damage. Yeah, I think it crashed. It's not saying it crashed, but it's frozen, so yeah. This is why I kept saving while we went along the way. I'm fairly certain the crashes are genuinely because of the game and of the 5 trillion combos I'm doing, basically. Should I get a little Vietnamese iced coffee? I mean, go for it, girly. Here we go again. Oh shit, here we go again. There we go. Oh, cat, what is it this time? The good news, though, you weren't here, Amethyst, when it happened, but I got the last pieces of my PC. They arrived early, they arrived today. So by tomorrow, I should have a proper PC. A new one that will hopefully be able to withstand whatever that was. Some news while you reboot. I'm probably going to be studying soon to take the LSAT so that I can tutor it. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Let's go. Hell yeah. One friend has played this game recently. Amethyst, 20 hours played. Steam is outing you, Amethyst. Got the bug again? I get that. Think fuck, I kept saving along the way. This is why. God forbid this game is ever bug-free. Or crash-free. Or not using fucking Unity engine. SAT as well, since SAT tutors make like 30 bucks an hour and LSAT can make upwards to 50. Fair enough. If you're particularly good at teaching people and you have particularly good memory, if I recall correctly, the LSAT is a very memory-based type of test. And yeah, go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and lower something. Almost exposed every time I play. It didn't used to happen. It only started to happen today, basically. And yesterday I was having it a little as well. It's never, ever, ever happened before. This is insane.
I will herd the prey. Call this a strike. Oblivion approaches. It is real before me, Prey King.
I'll see to it personally. You should feel honored to witness this.
Are you still bleeding? I need you to be bleeding, sweetie. I need you to be bleeding. Tell me you're still bleeding. You're not, because I removed it from you accidentally. Sorry, hon.
With grace and manners.
There you go. Back to bleeding.
Slow and painful is the way. A perfect killing strike. Watch. Don't want disgrace. I will savor your delectable anguish. Blood.
Save there. Because you know my PC is maybe it smells a new component, maybe. I was discussing potentially getting a paralegal cert so that I have something really solid to fall back on. That does sound pretty solid.
I will herd the prey. It is handled.
I'm happy for you. That sounds cool.
Behold.
As long as you're into that shit, as long as you like that topic, as long as you know, as long as that's like your jam. I'm happy you're doing that. That's good for you.
My gut tells me
It's a bad idea.
It's as good as done. Who, if not me?
And now it's his actual turn. Crash again. What the fuck is causing this? I swear to God, I'm gonna yell at Owlcat. This doesn't happen with anything else. What the fuck? We'll get through this fight. You thought that the difficulty of this fight was in the fact that I put it on unfair. You're fucking wrong. The difficulty of this fight is the fact that it keeps crashing. When I upped the difficulty of the game, Owlcat, I didn't mean it like this. I really didn't. Game recommends you not to use all your buffs on Marazhai. Maybe they want you to share it with others. I refuse. I categorically refuse. I would rather crash 50 times from now until the end of the stream. I am winning all of my fights solely with Marazhai, and they can keep crashing my stream if they want. I am going to keep doing it. The game may be stubborn, but I'm stubborner. Have you checked this upon with the launcher? I remember they announced something about it a while ago. The launcher's gone. They've removed the launcher entirely.
I will herd the prey.
Aw, that's sweet of you, honey.
Behold! Watch!
I won't compromise my principles. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen.
Not entirely sure those two, stack, but yeah, I tried. I'm gonna save here. There we go.
Behold my euphoria of anguish!
Good boy.
I yearn for agony. I'm done playing with you.
Okay, there we go.
Oblivion approaches. Don't distract me.
I could never. Sweetie.
Watch. I will hold on to my rage.
Oh, thank God. That was way too close. I was
understand
holding my
your
breath
intent.
there. Oh, my sweet little boy.
This tedium is beneath me.
I know, honey.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent.
Ow.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. I hunger for battle. Wolves reign. Come. Feel the icy bite of death. Our foes reek of
He's delightful.
cowardice.
I feel he's delightful.
Yet iron knows no pain.
I mean to believe I didn't use Marazhai nearly enough. I get that a lot.
Running combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Astute. Nuncius is skeptical about this. A valid argument. Curious. Tech assistant, engage.
Some of them want to use you, some of them want to get used by you, some of them want to abuse you, some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be
Binary override.
I like that song. I like that song a lot.
Nuncia's nothing worth salvaging. Executing command. Astute observation.
I love doing that. Ah, that's so much fun.
I'll see to
Machine spirits.
Was that enough? Fuck!
on it.
Go for it, sweetie.
Request.
Good boy!
Savor this pain. Fuel the rage.
Of course.
With grace and malice. I will savor your delectable anguish.
And Marazhai edit with that song over it. I present this to the council. The council kind of agrees, yeah. It's pretty good.
It is
Sounds pretty nice.
what a useless plaything. Broken already?
Look at this. Your enemy's soul is in the palm of your hand, under your complete control, at the mercy of your desires. Is this not the greatest revenge for past wrongs? Touch the crystal. Just bringing your hand near the crystal is enough for you to feel the wave of psychic energy emanating from it. When your fingers brush the icy surface, the maelstrom of another's emotions bursts into your mind. Hatred, bloodlust, terror, despair. And suddenly, in this whirlwind of agony, you discern new shades of feeling. Hints of triumph and the thrill of mastery over a defeated foe. Marazhai's eyes, which have been watching your... Oh my god. OBS just had a moment. Which have been watching your face closely, widen, and his lips curve into an exultant smile. He's proud of me. I love it! I love that Marazhai is still the narrator here. There's a lot of bugs like that in the game. In the dialogue, where the wrong name of the person shows up when someone else is speaking, or when it's the narrator and it shows up. It happens so much throughout the game. It's super common bug. No, I like it. I know, right? He's just whispering this fucking text in my ear. Amazing. Oh. Does this thing offer any practical benefit? Bitch, come on! I'm not saying that. Nah, no way. It's not happening. I imagine him actually in front of all whispering in your ear. I know, right? It does. Marissa's suffering will give me strength on the battlefield, but perhaps one day I will want to replace her soul with the essence of another, more worthy opponent, but that will not come to pass anytime soon. I love the implication, but okay. Sure, I'll ask. We should go.
Authorized.
Why are we staring at Pascal? Oh, right, this. There they are. The mandrake's words are barely comprehensible. The creature is clearly not accustomed to the tongue of its dark kin. The Draken didn't offer a sacrifice for our deeds. The Draken must become the sacrifice. You should not have crawled out of the abyss that your wretched kind call home. Consider our pact broken. Marazhai did not hold up his end of the bargain, so I had to finish the job myself. The results matters not. The sacrifice will be made. Make the sacrifice, Monkey. The tribe never relents. The tribe will find you. With a pure heart, I will raise my horn and praise to the All-Father on the day that this sharp-tongued scum dies. The foul Xenos may be a meager trophy, but he is still our trophy. Giving him up without a fight to this talking mop is shameful. Marazhai stays with me. Away with you, beasts. And if your filth needs a lesson in the language of pain...
Senseless creature. The tribe will find you. The tribe will have its sacrifice.
Whenever I pick fucking voices for the NPCs in this game, I should really start picking voices that aren't going to completely kill my throat. I should start considering that. Oh, God bless. His kick is so satisfying. It is.
Rise to the top, or get
It
left
is,
in the
though.
dust.
A gloomy landscape appears before your eyes. Look at that. What a fucking low resolution sight, because I had to lower the resolution of the fucking game. Let me put it back up, because we're not in a fight anymore. It should be fine. Wait, I'll just put the generic stuff into high. Where was it? There it is. Ultra. We're really pushing it. And before the stream goes down. Rip. I'm sure that'll be fine. Anyway.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, we need not Irimris's stuff. Do we have it? Did you take it already? Oh, I think we already took. Oh, there it is. The Gin Blade of Irimris. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Woo! That's awesome. Okay. Before we leave, I put a little save here. Just a wee little save. Just a wee little save. You know, I think maybe the problem's also that I have like 15 quick saves, and I don't think the game likes that. That might be a thing. Right. Where's my boy? Where's his spreadsheet? There it is. Okay. My sweet, 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 sweet boy. Monkey hide cape. Okay, buddy. Warlord's Amulet, Carmen Crown, Shadowfield. Cool. There it is. Gin Blade of Irimris. Beautiful. Nice. Actually, it's supposed to go down there. Because this is supposed to go here. Hagatari Blade of Bloodthirst. Gin Blade. We actually don't have whatever it is that's missing from his stuff. We'll have to keep these two for now, but these are not the weapons he's supposed to be using. Which flavor donut do I get? Raspberry, dark chocolate, s'mores, or Nutella? Ooh, dark chocolate. Okay. Elusive shadow. Oh, sounds delightful. More agility. He didn't have enough of that, clearly. My character is so excited. She's so fucking excited. Look at that. She's so fucking excited to be right next to her boyfriend. Oh, she's literally defying the laws of physics. Mainly time, actually, because it's paused and she's still moving. That is impressive. I think he likes the feral energy off of her. Yeah. I think so, too. It was forcing her to look to the front. Yeah.
Keep your wits about you.
Her feeling make her look at him. She's just trying so fucking hard to look at her boyfriend. Oh. Anyway. Sorry I didn't get you a donut, Mina. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of donuts.
With the physical horrors of Gamora behind them, a long and arduous journey possible only with the help of a Xenos guide lay ahead for the rogue trader and her party. From one strange destination to the next, through unknowable environments, the mere sight of which could drive one to madness. Despite the challenges, they managed to escape the labyrinthian webway and find their way back home.
Moron's silhouette emerges from the dense foliage without disturbing a single blade of grass. He addresses you in an accusatory tone of dissatisfaction. I sensed your mind, Monkey. Why are you skulking by the webway gate? Why have you come to the Lilithon in secret? Do you intend ill for us? By Asurion's grace. What is the meaning of this strange visit? Moron's eyes shift from Juliet to Marazhai, from Marazhai to Eklundil, and back to Juliet again. My dude is like, what the fuck? So, an Asuriani, a Drukari, and a Farseer walk into a webway gate. I bet to Moron this looks like the start of a fucking bad joke. It really does. Well, they walk out of a webway gate. And that's just because the Harlequin's not here. Otherwise, it'd be even better. My RT the second after emerging from the portal. Fresh air! Now, where's my recap? Same. I apologize for intruding upon your hallowed ground. It is where my journey from Gamora has taken me. You come from Gamora? Moron says nothing for a moment, then continues, his voice shocked. Now I see. The gate refused to obey me because it was sealed from within. By the Dark Ones, no doubt. The Lilithon was meant to become a slaughterhouse for the Drukari. Your arrival is sudden, outcast Juliet. Perhaps there is purpose behind it. You will serve your people shortly. Moron's gaze bores into Juliet for a few moments in tense silence as he considers something in his mind. At last, he says in a commanding tone. Do you know anything about my abduction? The news of your disappearance has not reached Janus. My guess is that your close servants decided to conceal this event so as to not beget fear. I like choosing the dialogue option that's like, hey, I just slaughtered a bunch of Eldari. Wouldn't it be next? Because I don't have energy for this shit. I get that. Can we appreciate how cracked the characters in this game are? Most of the things we do in the game is high and likely. It's not impossible for the average character. If not impossible for the average character, yeah. And it's nice to see the characters be genuinely fucking shocked by some of the shit that you do. It's like, what? Serve the Eldari once more, I assume. How are things on Janus? You know, how's it been? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's the sinister plot to manipulate my people? The Lilithon has been charitable to the Mon-Ki. She bestows special gifts upon some of your servants. She forges bonds with them. This is the first time I've seen our world so tolerant of your kind. Yeah. Do you know what it's cost me? It's cost me the fact that I basically can't do any fucking colonization projects on your fucking world. Because all of them suck. He reminds me just how much I still do not understand. Alas, your kin do not trouble themselves with contemplating this matter. They fear those gifted by the Lilithon, they despise them and seek to kill them. That does not surprise me at all. The Lilithon's slumber is restless. She has guarded a part of herself away from you. It is what the Monkey call the isolated region. At first, I thought it was the Lilithon's attempt to push you away, so she could heal from the wounds your cold iron has inflicted upon her flesh. But I see something else in what is transpiring. A mystery. You said Iliad would serve the Aldari once more? Are you seeking to use her again? A Monkey cannot comprehend the depth of this tragedy that befell our home, our Crudarach. The duty of every child of Asurian is to do all they can to quell the pain of that loss, and Iliad the Outcast is no exception. I love how whenever, like, up until this point, she was an outcast, she was a traitor, he doesn't give a shit about her, fuck off with the Monkey out into the stars, you're better off not being here. As soon as I come back and he has some use for her, oh, you're a child of Asurian, obviously you have to help us. Brother, what the fuck? Unlike you, Muron, I was able to find the truth. The truth of Crudarach's doom was revealed to me, even though that required me to throw myself in the Dark City's deadly embrace. Is the fire of our souls not better directed towards worthy deeds than arguing with our kin? I can see that something is troubling your delicate heart, my kinsman Muron. Share your feelings with me and the Outcast then, and I will reveal the truth of Crudarach's fate to you a little later. We did not spend our time on the Lilithon in fruitless grief. On the contrary, our lost kin have answered my call and are now pleading for help. Driven by revenge, they set out to pursue the one responsible for Crudarach's rueful demise, only to end up as captives on a Monkey world. Dare I hope that you will lend me a shoulder to lean on again, Elentok? Well, I can't say no to you now, can I, Iliad? Man, it's like dealing with unruly in-laws. It really is. What world is it? Dad, I know not. All that my visions showed me was an infinitely green sea, a living sea, and the maddening thirst of a hunter who was pursuing the children of Asurian. Outcast, your path is taking you towards the stars again. Find our kin. Do not let them perish. She nods silently and leaves it at that, as if she is less interested in Moran's word than in your reaction. I will help you find your kin, Iliad. I'm surprised you still ask. I'm surprised you still not expect it. Iliad, I find your lack of faith disturbing. You know? Anyway, I'll help you. Iliad breathes out almost inaudibly, and her shoulders relax. And I am grateful to you, Elentok. Your kinsman, Eklendil, helped us escape from Komorra. This is where Eklendil's path and yours diverge, Monkey. He will stay with us when you leave. I am elated to once more be among those with whom I shared Crudarach's time of bloom, Moron. Of course. Good luck, Eklendil. Thank you, Elentok. We will speak of my kin's fate no longer. All that was meant to be said has been said. An iridescent haze momentarily clouds the world around you, and that moment is all it takes for Muran to hide Eklendil behind the veil of his xeno-sorcery. We will send instructions to our Monkey allies to provide you with means of transportation. Farewell, Monkey. I am pleased that our meeting did not spill blood into the Lilithon's womb. Again, the lack of faith, you know? To be fair, she didn't just betray you. She's expecting you to be pissed. Yeah, but we've already had a conversation about that. And she's already asked me like 50 things since then, and I've said yes to all of them. And I've told her multiple times that I forgive her, and I've told her multiple times that it's behind us, and I don't care about it, and we can move on. And she's still like this, you know? It's like, Jesus Christ, girl, come on. I think Ketsa Tamara is also a maiden world, or else I don't understand why the planet hates me so fucking much. It could just be a Xenos world, like a, you know, a world with a weird Xeno vegetation or whatever, but yes, it could also be a maiden world. I'll pay attention this time. When we get to Ketsa Tamara later, I'll pay more attention to see if I can find any information that makes me think, oh, this is definitely a maiden world. Because I don't think I ever really thought about that. So I've never been, like, specifically looking for it. Oh, here we go. So, who wants to bitch at me today? Welcome to the bridge, Lord Captain. Like the rest of the crew, we are overjoyed by your return and thank the Emperor for it. The high-ranking officers beam with genuine happiness. Danrock steps forward and solemnly says. The crew stares in awe and terror at the, well, Ulfar. I love how the local hooch on Footfall, Heinrich, says, Rogue Trader, please don't drink that. I speak from experience. Me, from experience? I know. I love when you go in the second DLC, when you go to the other world, the feudal world. When you go to the feudal world and you drink, and you offer a drink to Heinrichs, and he goes, one of us has to stay sober. Counter-argument, 40k people are so unimaginably petty that the Rogue Trader looks like Mother Teresa in comparison. I mean, that's just objectively true, yes. Marazhai's presence alone is enough to elicit gasps of dismay and whispers from the crowd. The Drukhari ignores all Mon-Ki reactions to his person and surveys the ship's bridge, examining every detail with ostentatiously cool interest. His markedly casual posture is belied by the subtle and unusual tension in his body. He is uncomfortable. Any idea why my browser keeps having to reload your stream, Domina? Fuck me, bro. I have no idea. Could be on your end, could be on my end, could be on Twitch. I have no idea. It's been a weird fucking streaming day, bro. Lord Captain. Heinrich von Kalox approaches you. He's not looking his best. Seems to me he's not slept in quite a while. Lord Captain, allow me to express how glad I am that you have rejoined us, alive, and unharmed. He stops. Then his facade of Sangfreud cracks, and he gives you another look, this one full of turmoil. I will meet with you in person after the briefing. I have questions. The stream is freezing sometimes. Oh god fucking damn it. I'm so happy you're back and what the fuck is that? He has questions? Where was the Inquisition when we were abducted? I know, right? I have questions too. Stream is fine for me. It could be local then, it could be on Twitch's side. Shireen, light of my eyes. I'm overjoyed to see you among us once more. Truly, the Exalted One is merciful for showing you the way back home. I hope all the Ashmags who left us to languish without our Lord Captain have already become food for the warp demons. The decks overflow with dazzling shades of yellow as the crew welcomes this lady, and I join them in this greeting. Lord Captain, I'm so glad to see you. I nearly lost it when you up and disappeared on me. I was getting by on stimulants and recaf. I barely slept. Also, I could keep listening to the whispers for any clues on how to find you. The only other time I felt so powerless was when Lady Theodora... Pardon me, Lord Captain, I'm talking nonsense. Oh boy. First off, how much do you know about my abduction? Not much, Lord Captain. All contact with your party was lost shortly after the supposed pirates boarded the ship and abducted your companions' kinspeople. We immediately sent shuttles with boarding parties to your aid, but we didn't find anyone on the ship save for the crew, all of whom had either been butchered or driven insane. Iliad's expression is inscrutable, but her eyes are fixed on you, and you alone. Since your ladyship's body was never recovered, we'd hoped against hope that you were still alive. Alas, even our most alert augur operators never spotted anything suspicious, and thus our magnanimous failure put you in dire peril. It's my VPN's fault. Subscription expired. Oh, shit. Heinrich's gaze tense. Heinrich's gaze? Oh no, the Heinrichs also has some gaze? This game has a lot of gaze. Tense and almost desperate, is focused on you, but he says nothing. For now, at least. Sorry. Dare we inquire what happened to your ladyship? Well... I always, surprisingly enough, I actually always tell the truth. Iliad helped the Drukhari abduct me and took me to Komorra. Hostile stares fixed on Iliad, and a spiteful whisper whips through the air. Xenos scum! Where has my ship been all this time? And the game broke. This looks like a leak. This looks like an actual bug with the game. This looks like a memory leak. Yay. Что? This looks like a fucking memory leak. Here we go again. God bless this fucking game. I just want to get to chapter 4. Please. Game. Please. Let me see if there's been a rise in Unity crashes in the game. Because usually if that starts happening, people start chatting about it. Rogue Trader crash. Wish I could chill with you. Have a great stream. Okie dokie. It's like the billionth trash. Yeah, that's not normal. Oh, yeah. What's going on today? Okay. That's where I have the... Oh, yeah, because everything else after this is... Yeah. Come on.
With the
At least it's easy enough to get through all this. Maybe I should just lie. You know what? It doesn't matter. None of your business. As you command. Where has my ship been all this time? Well, let's party. We begin at once. Glory to Rogue Trader. Glory to House von Valencius. The senior officers will report to you shortly. Yeah, see, that's very nice, but like, could we not? Fuck. Aww. Hi, Nomos. I love you, Nomos. Truly. My throat's too tired to be doing his voice right now. Hello, Nomos. Come to welcome you back. We sense that a great deed has been done, a vivid imprint on existence. You did something very important. What was it? I escaped from a dark city of the Xenos and showed them mercy. It suits you that we see in you what we see in you. Light and connections without the urge to destroy. Did Nomos say it correctly? I'm glad you're learning to understand me, Nomos. Nomos are glad too. Who's our baby little Catan? Yes, you are. Yes, he is. He's a cute little Catan baby. Yes, you are. We must go now. We will come to speak with you later. We felt sadness when we could no longer communicate with you. We were worried about your fate. Aww. You were lonely? One can detect with the naked eye the moment when Nomos leaves the bridge. The servitors stop moving in sync and slowly shuffle off to their posts. Nomos so good and pure right now. Yeah. Domina, we need to talk. Oh, here we go. With your permission, I think we should continue this conversation in your study. I only have 1 or 2 questions. Domina. Heinrich says with a distracted nod, his eyes glued to you as though trying to ascertain that it really is you, and not some devious look-alike. His face is pale and drawn with dark shadows under his eyes. He has not been sleeping. It will only take up a minute of your time. Just, I need to know what happened to you. I'm glad to see you, Heinrich. Yes, I mean, I'm glad to see you too. How did you bear the ordeal? Are you alright? I feel terrific. You, however, look a little peaky. Peaky? Sometimes I make mistakes, but this, letting a rogue trader disappear from under my nose, this is a new one for me. I gutted that accursed place where you disappeared. I found traces of Drukhari presence. I searched everywhere Xenos had been sighted. I tried everything to try to shake information out of prisoners. Heinrich continues listing the methods he used to try to find you, and suddenly he's standing right in front of you. His eyes, locked on you, glint with barely restrained fire. One second. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fuck it. Lay your hand on Heinrich's chest. Come here. Heinrich sweeps you off your feet, holding you tight, and presses his lips to yours. You feel his heart pounding, and then the strange chill that momentarily surrounds you both. Heinrich tears himself away from you, his ragged breaths brushing against your ear. I thought I'd lost you forever. I spent days and nights trying to pick up your trail in the blackness of the expanse. It almost drove me mad. Perhaps it did a little. Motherfucker. I won't leave you again. That's a fucking lie. That's a big ass fucking lie. Wasn't there another RT killer under his nose. No, Heinrichs wasn't there. Alex is correct. Heinrichs was not there yet. He hadn't shown up yet. Don't lie to me. The rogue trader leashing herself to an acolyte of the Inquisition. I don't believe that for a second. Just wait. Tomorrow you'll find a new way to send me out of my mind with worry. But I'm ready for it. I swear on the throne, for you, I'm ready for anything. I should go. You have a mountain of things to do, and answering my questions isn't one of them. Still, I hope we will have the chance to spend some time together. Alone. Sweep the table's contents onto the floor and pull Heinrichs to you. I have no intention of waiting. Such scandalous conduct, Lord Captain. Oh. Now I regret bringing him to Kimura every time. This is how he reacts if you disappear. It's so much better, isn't it? It's so much funnier. It's great. And the best part is, when you sweep the contents of the table, because they have sex in the fucking table, all of the stuff that was on your table does end up on the floor throughout the rest of the fucking chapter 4. Everything that was on the table is now on the fucking floor. And you have many, many meetings in that fucking office where you're just sitting on your chair, talking to the other people from your retinue or talking to your high officers. And no one questions the fact that absolutely everything's on the floor and it's very clear something happened on that table. It's so funny. Oh. Oh. I don't know the details. How did you come to know of this? Not personally on the ship. Yeah, I know. I think we need to talk about your past. And the game broke again. Okay. Guys, I tried. But I think since I got my fucking PC parts today, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go build the fucking PC. And then tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, we'll play tomorrow. If not, the day after. Because tomorrow there's gonna be a big celebration in my hometown. And I plan to go back there for it. So I might not stream tomorrow. Regardless, when next we meet, hopefully, unless something happens, which I wouldn't put it past it, I will have a new PC and things will be better. And hopefully the game won't fucking crash constantly. Anyway. 1 second, actually. Is Amethyst streaming today? Is my girl streaming? She's about to. Ah! Guys, I'm gonna send you all there. I'm sending you motherfuckers there. You're gonna new PC, let's fucking go. Hell yeah. This is gonna be the weirdest fucking raid ever because technically she hasn't started yet, but it's okay. Okay. She just say, I'm so happy you're back, and what the fuck is that? Yep. Okay. Raid. That's how you raid, right? That's how you raid. I still know how to raid. Nice. Girl's gonna be a little shocked. It's okay. You guys got, okay.